Shalom, Kohala, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Recha, Kadash, double honors unto the elders, apostles, bishops of the great millstone, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Barakatham, to the hopeful elect, those of you Akib and Akwat out there diligently laboring in this truth and all righteousness and sincerity. It's the brother Azariah back once more with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, in the spirit of prophecy. So as you can see the title of the lesson, more calamities, okay? And the more calamities are befalling the inhabitants of the planet Earth in these last days because of the pride, the wickedness, and just the outright rebellion against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. See, these people have a mindset that they can do evil and that nothing will happen to them. And ultimately that goes into pride. See, pride puts your mindset above judgment. Pride puts your mindset above even repentance, you see, which that's the state of the people in this world. You know what I'm saying? They've been allowed to freely get away with wickedness for so long that they've forgotten judgment. See, but what's happening in the planet Earth right now is that the Most High is bringing these people's evil to remembrance, man. Okay, and he's doing it through various plagues and calamities that are happening all across the earth. All right, so I want to start here with this video. All right, this devil, okay, Kamala Harris. You know, she came out today and she slipped up. You know, she committed the Freudian slip. Okay, which really, you know, this is something that she wasn't supposed to say, but we all know what's going on. All right, everybody at this point pretty much knows that there's an agenda to do people in, you see. So yeah, you know, she came out and she said the obvious, you know, but I'm bringing this out because, you know, this brings even more credence to the scriptures and also to what the prophets, starting with our elders and apostles, have been saying. Okay, that you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you need to come out of this world. Okay, you need to put off this world, man, and repent and come back to your true maker, which in fact is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahushai being the name of whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ. Okay, you need to come back under obedience, okay, through faith in Yahushai and by, following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. All right, that's what needs to happen for us to get up out of here. You see, but you should see through things like this that this is no longer a conspiracy. All right, you can see that, the so-called seed theorists, which are really people that bring out the truth, have been right all along. Okay, starting with the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, because we've been coming out with these things through the scriptures. All right, and the scriptures prophesied of these things long before any of us was even here. Okay, but in these last days, the wicked is being revealed. All right, now Kamala, yeah, she did utter those words, you know what I'm saying, which was strategic because if Edomite would have came out and said it, then it would have been more profound. But the fact they put Kamala up there, you know, she's uttering the sentiment, she's uttering the desires of the elite, you know what I'm saying. But this is a so-called, black face. You know what I'm saying? So there's a duality to, with these devils, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll set certain people up to, hide themselves, because really it's not Kamala that has power to execute these things. It's the elites, all right, which are Edomites. All right. So let's check this out.
Every day, all across our nation, we feel and see the impact of the climate crisis. It is clear that the clock is not only ticking, it is banging, and we must act. Think about the impact on something like public health. When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water.
The White House forced to...
So you hear what she just said. So she said that basically if we depopulate, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water. You see? So openly now, they're telling you what they want to do. Which, why do you think I just brought it out in the News and Prophecy, the Freight Train of Prophecy episode that I did, that these devils are, I believe it was what, 23 million Americans are being affected by, forever chemicals in their drinking water. Okay. You have all these wildfires going on. People are complaining of smelling burning plastic in the air. People having a hard time breathing. You see, these things are being done deliberately because of what she just said. Now, like I just said, Kamala, she's just the mouthpiece. Okay, she don't have no power to do nothing, but she's the mouthpiece for these Edomites. Okay, she's the mouthpiece for the elites. You see, they set her up to bring out and say what they want her to say. But this all ties in to last day's prophecy because the devil, the man of sin is being revealed. All right, so for all you jakes out there that continue to vote, you think that the Democrats can't get it right, so I'll vote Republican, or the Republicans can't get it right, so I'll vote Democrat. Stop deceiving yourself. Okay, stop pulling the wool over your eyes, because none of these people are good. Okay, none of these people are exemplary people. See, they're all devils, man. Okay, see, they're all plugged in together. All right, and no matter which way that you want to cut the cake, you see, it's still a cake. You see, it's all, you see, you know what I'm saying? They're all part of the same family. Okay, so yeah, you heard it. And that sounded very natural. That sounded very it sounded very unforced. You know what I'm saying? And then when she said it, she ain't even flinch. When she said that, she just said it like, this is common conversation. Like, yeah, let's reduce the population. She ain't flinch. She ain't bat an eye. None of that. She just said it very casually, which shows you that this is common conversation that goes on between these people behind closed doors. But she came out, today and she let it be known. All right, that this is what's going on. Let's go to Job 20. Because you look, man, these people are devils. Okay, all of them. All right, let's go to Job 20, and jump down to 26. Job 20 and 26. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. Verse 27. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. You see, so right now the earth, okay, well, she said that through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, the Lord put the spirit on her to say that, okay, to bring out the truth. But yeah, the earth is revealing the iniquity, the sin, the evil of Esau, Edom. All right, which Kamala Harris, she is joined unto them. All right. So in these last days, the truth is being declared, lies are being broken down. Okay, and it's all being done through the power of this word being preached. All right, through this word being preached, where we are breaking down strongholds, we're edifying the elect. Okay, building up our people. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay. So once again, those of you Israelites that are, caught up in the system, you caught up in politics and, who's doing what and we need to work. Listen, man, that's not your fight. Okay. Ultimately, the Lord is going to make things right, man. You know what I'm saying? For all the evil that's been done unto Jake and we haven't received justice, it's all good. Because guess what? We know that our justice is coming. But for right now, these devils must play out their lot. They must play out their part in the movie. Okay, they've been set up to do so. You see, so don't get caught up in the matrix. Don't get caught up in politics and Joe Biden and Trump going to jail, man. You know what I'm saying? All that is really a damn distraction. See, look at all what's going on in the planet Earth, but they want to broadcast Trump going to jail, getting indicted, having a mugshot taken. Like, who cares, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's bigger fish to fry, if you will. All right, there's much more pressing issues going on in the earth than some damn Trump going to jail. All right, so just be on, stay on point, understand what's going on, understand what time we in. So let's move on here. All right, because this also goes into the reducing of the population. All right, all of this is tied together. All right, which we know that all these fires that are going on are being caused by these devils releasing direct energy weapons. Okay, that's already been brought out from what happened in Hawaii. Okay, but this thing is happening all around the planet Earth, in America, South America, Africa, at a large rate. Okay, and it's all being brought on by the devil. All right, which ultimately we know that this is the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but he's using the devil, okay, the so-called white man, to bring these things about in the earth. All right, so this is like a short little TikTok here. We'll watch this because this is wild. You know what I'm saying? The amount of fires that are raging right now in the planet Earth. Okay, so let's play this.
All right, what you're seeing behind me are active wildfires as identified by satellite. Now this is on Weather Underground. You can set the layers, and you can choose to pull this up. Now I saw this video going on TikTok of this girl going through this, showing the world burning. And I had to go check for myself because I just wanted to verify and make sure. And it was true. All of what you're seeing here are active fires happening presently. And look at Europe. I mean, I've never seen this before. This amount of activity. This is all climate change, right? I mean, look at Africa. Are they okay? Really?
So Esau would tell you, according to his narrative, you let him tell it, he gonna tell you that this is climate change, right? All these fires are happening because, the earth is getting warmer, because of CO2 emissions and, cows taking a shit now. Everything is on fire, right? That's what he gonna tell you. But the reality is it's the dew. Okay, it's the direct energy weapons that's causing these things, man. Okay, this man is manipulating the weather. All right, which once again is, we all know that it goes back to the Lord, but he's Esau is being used as the devil to do these things. All right, but look at this, man. Okay, sub-Saharan Africa is on fire, but this is climate change, right? This is being caused by you having sex, what I'm saying, every day, or you using a plastic bag, you breathing, is causing this. Okay, you driving gasoline powered cars is causing this. No, see, and the lies these devils are coming with now is really just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you believe in climate change, which, hey, I'll just say it, majority of people do. Okay, majority of people do believe in global warming and climate change, which that's a false narrative that was pushed, all right, during the Al Gore era, okay, back in the day. Al Gore, he was running for president back in the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? And one of his main things was, we need to take better care of the earth, you know what I'm saying? But his main thing was to cut back on emissions, go electric. Okay, even your man Klaus Schwab came out and said that we need to go net zero by the year 2050, but they've brought that goal down. I think they say 2035 now, but these devils ain't got to no 2035. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, they want to get to net zero, to where everything is on the grid, everything is digital, which goes into the mark, okay, the MOTB. So everything that they're doing is connected. All right, nothing is a coincidence. Nothing is just a spur of the moment, man. Okay, everything is being done with purpose. You see, Revelation 12:12, the devil coming down unto you with great wrath, for he know that he has but a short time. This is part of that left-hand wrath. You see?
Because that is insane. And just wait, we're going to go over to South America next. We're going to take a little hop over the pond. And look at that. This just doesn't seem normal to me. What do you think?
And these devils, and hey, look, Esau, y'all, hey, look, y'all gonna see that this man is the devil. Okay, we've been telling you, but it, it should be very obvious now what's going on. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus. Hold on. Okay. Oh, Salakia. Let me go to chapter 10. That's what I want. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 10 and 13. It says, "For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination." Okay, which, hey, the so-called white man, he's pouring out many abominations upon the planet Earth. All right. And therefore, the Lord brought upon them strange calamities. Okay, now all this fire in the earth. Okay, you got all this fire that's going on within the earth. Okay, you got acid rain, that's falling down in certain parts of the earth over there in China, over there in the east in Asia. All right, you got hail the size of golf balls. Okay, the size of soccer balls that are falling down from the sky. What strange calamities? Okay, strange calamities, and overthrow them utterly. So right now, the Most High is overthrowing the nations. All right, and guess what? He's using his whipping stick. Okay, he's using his rod of correction, Esau, to do it. All right. The Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead, which we understand that's what's going to happen. Okay, ultimately the meek are going to inherit the earth, the Israelites, okay, and the proud princes, all right, the rulers of these nations, okay, they're going to be brought low, and the meek are going to be set up. The Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. The Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. He took some of them away and destroyed them and hath made their memorial to cease from the earth. Okay, so the end is manifest through the signs, the plagues. Okay, Luke 21 and 25, there shall be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. All right, there's going to be wild weather events going on. All right, people are going to be seeing chariots. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be rising up against one another. Okay, brother against brother, sister against sister, mother against father. All right, the sword. Okay, all these things are being brought on as a scourge, as a plague. Okay, calamities. Let's go to 2 Ezra 16 and verse 36. It says, "Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth. Great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." What does it say in Matthew's 24 and 8? "For this is the beginning of sorrows," right? It says, "Many sorrows," okay, "the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." Okay, and these calamities, okay, fire, famine, plague, okay, death ultimately are being sent. Matter of fact, you go up. Yeah, verse 18, "The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment." Okay, so fire, okay, plague, okay, which fire is a plague from the Most High. Okay, and we can go. That's in what is that? Is that oh, never, you know what? Go back to Ecclesiasticus, that 39th chapter. Hey, look, the Lord is turning up the judgment, man. All right. 39 and 28, right? It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire. Fire. Okay. Is what? Fire is what? And hell, and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. You see? So this is hey man, look, scriptures don't lie. Okay, fire is a spirit of vengeance that is sent upon the earth, man. Okay, floods, fire, hail, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked. Okay. Punishing the wicked to destruction, right? This ain't punishing the righteous. This is punishing the wicked. Okay, those that fear not Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Okay, and majority of the inhabitants of this world do not fear Yahweh Basham Yahushai, so the Lord is going to deal with them. Okay, the Lord is getting with a lot of people in this day and time. All right, the Lord is pronouncing judgment on a lot of people by the way of wild beasts. Okay, their family members rising up against them. I got an article on that we'll get. You see. So yeah, man. Hey, the Lord, carry out judgment every morning. Okay, and He is pleased to do so. So for you Israelites, man, hey, get yourself right. You see what the scriptures say. You see what's going on in the earth. Global impact, lives lost, crops damaged, homes destroyed. Beijing's worst flooding in 140 years takes its toll. So this is a constant theme that you see in the news. Okay, unprecedented events. Okay, so this is the Beijing's worst flooding in 140 years. Okay, some even say in the history of China. All right, which that denotes what? This is a judgment, man, because things are getting worse. Okay, things are already going on, but things are increasing. Okay, in its frequency. Okay, global impact. Matter of fact, no, let me jump down. All right, so out there in China, they having a lot of calamities happen to them. Okay, and then the so-called Chinese. This is the tribe of Moab. Okay. This is Moab over here in China. All right, so when you go down, it says Global Impact is a weekly curated newsletter featuring a news topic originating in China with a significant macro impact. Okay, this summer. Hold on. Oh shit. All right, this article was locked off. Damn. Hold on. You know what? That's okay. We'll just run with this, okay? But yeah, China, all right, they're experiencing many floods, okay, hurricanes, typhoons that are happening over there that are destroying rice crops, okay? They're destroying infrastructure and they're destroying people, okay? So these heathens' livelihood is being taken away from them, all right? And this is a part of what it says in Ecclesiasticus 10 and 13, part of those strange calamities. Okay, people have never seen things like this before. Okay, this, people have never seen things like this. But even though these things are going on, they're still not going to consider the true power of the heavens and the earth. Yahweh Basham Yahushai, the God of the Israelites, is doing this unto them. Okay, they're going to increase in their rebellion. They're going to, blaspheme the name of the Lord more. All right, because ultimately the Lord has put his heart in these people's hearts. Okay, He has put a reprobate spirit upon them. Okay, to be against Yahweh Basham Yahushai. All right, going here. A rice shortage. Okay, which rice, all right, is a staple. Is a food staple. Okay, for many people around the planet Earth, man. Okay, rice is as important as bread. All right, but now there's a rice shortage is sending prices soaring across the world. So there's a worldwide rice shortage, and that's being brought on by these wild weather events. And also Esau, he's destroying. It's like, Esau, he's destroying a lot of crops as well. Okay. Across the world, and things could get worse. No, it's not could. It will. Okay, these things will get worse. All right. Ain't no could. No, they are going to get worse. It is getting worse. You see, prices for rice grown in Kenya soared a while ago because of high fertilizer prices and a years-long drought in the Horn of Africa that has reduced production. Cheap rice imported from India has filled the gap, feeding many of the hundreds of thousands of residents in Nairobi's Kibera slum who survive on less than $2 a day. So like I said, rice is a staple. Okay, even poor people that make less than $2 a day, they can buy it. They can buy themselves a little bit of rice and get their daily nourishment from that. And rice is a very cheap crop. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get a lot of it for a very low price. Okay, people that make less than $2 a day can feed themselves off of rice. All right, but what's going to happen when that rice is gone? Okay, because the scriptures speak about a famine. Okay, and this is going to be a worldwide famine. Okay, the Lord is going to break the staff of bread, and let me get that. Okay, the Lord is going to break the staff of bread in the earth. All right, and hey, these people are going to be vexed. Okay, because hey, they're gonna remember the days when they could go to Food Lion. You know what I'm saying? They could go to Safeway, and you know what I'm saying, they could go to Publix and they could get 20-pound bag of rice for $10. All right, but when food is scarce, they gonna consider. Matter of fact, let me just get it. Ezekiel 4:16, it says, "Then he said unto me, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith." Okay, so this is a future prophecy. Okay, now we know this happened back in the day. All right, during the time of 70 A.D., the siege of Jerusalem, where the Romans came in and they pretty much starved out the city. You know what I'm saying? They were selling cow's dung, okay, for bread. Okay, they were selling donkey's head. They was eating children. All right, so that's how bad that the famine got. It says here, Ezekiel 4:16, "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care." Now, like I said, this happened in Jerusalem during 70 AD. All right, but this is going to happen again in the last days as well. Okay, and hey, they're already projecting a mass worldwide famine to come upon the earth by 2024. All right. So, hey, prepare yourself, man. Okay, get right with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The word is going out through the mouth of the prophets. You have been warned. All right, and for all of you Israelites that refuse to repent, hey, your own blood is going to be upon you, man. All right, you can't say that you wasn't warned. And they shall eat bread by weight and with care. So you know what that means? You're going to have one loaf of bread, right? You can have one loaf of bread. You're not going to eat the whole loaf of bread in one day. See, you might take a small piece of bread because you understand that loaf of bread is all that you have. You see, it's not like now you can eat a whole loaf of bread in one day and you can go back to the market and buy you another loaf of bread. See, in the times we're coming into, in a time of famine and tribulation, all right, in the time in this time of lack of bread, you're gonna cherish one slice of bread. Okay, if you got one slice of bread for one day, guess what? You gonna eat that with care. Okay, you gonna consider every bite of that you listen, man. You're gonna consider every morsel of bread that you take, man. Okay, you're not gonna waste nothing. You see, you got a chicken bone. You know what I'm saying? Like, how people order wings or whatever, and they'll eat the meat off the bone, but they'll throw away the bone. See, in the times we coming into, food is going to be so precious that you're going to eat the meat and the bone. You see? You're going to suck the bone marrow out of the chicken bone, man. See, that's how carefully that people are going to consider their food in these last days. Okay, that's why it says eat bread by weight and with care. And they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment. So you know what that means? They're going to eat and drink with astonishment, which means that they're going to be perplexed. They're going to be so grieved, okay, and then really so it's really going to be unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Because people are going to think back on the times where I remember I could go to the store, even though food was expensive, I could get a can of beans for $1 or $2. I could get a loaf of bread for $3 or $4. With astonishment. But now it's not like that. Okay, now victuals are no longer cheap. Now victuals are no longer even available. Now I gotta cherish this one loaf of bread. I gotta cherish this one corn kernel that I found on the ground somewhere. You see? Listen, the scriptures tell you it's gonna get to a point where people are even going to start eating themselves. Okay, that's how bad it's gonna get. Matter of fact, let me bring that out. Snatch on the right. You see, Isaiah 9:20, future prophecy. All right, this is going into when the famine. Okay, hold on. Let me start at 18. For wickedness burneth as the fire, it shall devour the briars and thorns, and shall kindle in the thickets of the forest, and they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. Through the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. Okay, that's another thing, man. Okay, when America Babylon the Great, this place is going to be reserved as a memorial as the consequence of what it is, or how people live wickedly. Okay, just like Sodom and Gomorrah is. Okay, this place is going to be reduced to nothing but rubble. Okay, the glory of America that you see right now, once the Lord is done with this place, you're not even going to recognize that a great civilization used to be here. Okay, this is going to be a place where your creeping things, the fowls of the air, beasts of the field are going to dwell. Okay, because why? Thermonuclear missiles are going to be shot over to America, and this place is going to be utterly destroyed. Okay, and that's biblical prophecy, man. All right, but the people here, okay, they're going to be fuel for the fire. You see, like when you have firewood, right? In order to light the firewood, you have to have a tinder, okay, which is something that ignites the fire. Well, guess what? The people here, they're going to be fuel for the fire, man. Okay, the fire is going to be burning, and these people are going to add to the fire. Okay, no man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. You see that? So it's going to come to a point, man, where food is going to be so scarce, tribulation is going to be so heightened and increased that people are going to resort to cannibalizing their own selves. Now, what kind of spirit do you have to have on you to eat yourself, man? Okay, you would sooner kill and eat somebody else before you eat yourself. See, but these people are going to have a very bugged out spirit upon them. Okay, the Lord is going to afflict these people's minds to the point where they're going to cannibalize themselves, man. Okay, they're going to eat their own flesh. All right, and that's part of the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. See, look, the Lord is nothing to play with, man. Okay, the scriptures teach you the terror of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and you will be a fool to walk through this world in pride and think that you the shit. Okay, which the Most High about to show you really that you ain't shit. Okay, if you boast in anything, boast in the prophecies. Okay, boast in the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Look, to hell with you. All right, you've been put here to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So you've been put here to exalt the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. To hell with what you got going on. To hell with you. All right. So at the end of the day, man, hey, this is all because of pride. These things are gonna come upon these people. Pride is going to be the downfall of the inhabitants of the planet Earth, man. Humble yourself. Okay. Let's go here. Woman's death in Wichita spotlights concern with rise in domestic violence cases. You see? So, hey, man, hey, you got people, domestic violence is on the rise. You see? People are rising up against their loved ones. All right. Which also shows you that, we are in the last days. Okay. That the Most High is putting a spirit on people to be against those who are their beloved. You see? It says here, Saturday's death of a 19-year-old woman killed in Wichita and found in the trunk of a car. God damn. You delete the body, then stuff the body in the trunk of a car, right? Whew, these people cold, man. Hey, in the last days, the love of many shall wax cold. Is what you're seeing is the latest case in a rising number of domestic violence cases. And what is fueling these domestic violence? Okay, the fact that people don't have no money no more. Their quality of life is significantly diminished. You see, people are on drugs, man. They're open up to spirits. Okay, people are losing their minds. Okay, hey man, people have just given up. They don't have no hope no more. You see, so ultimately, you're going to see that manifest in a rise in violence. Okay, police have ruled Zylea Bronson's death over the weekend as a domestic violence homicide. Her family is now working to cover the cost of her funeral arrangements and burial expenses. The Family Crisis Center said this summer it's seen the numbers increase from those seeking shelter to also filing court orders. God damn. You see? So before it was, yo, we need a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? We just want to, but now people are filing restraining orders. Okay? Restraining orders are through the roof, man. Why? Because these people have spirits on. Ultimately, the Most High, the Lord, is putting the spirits on these people, man. Okay, to go against one another because of their pride, because of their wickedness. They refuse to repent. Hey, the Lord is cold, man. Okay, the Lord is the King of terrors. Okay, the scriptures tell you that. The answer to why this is happening has been elusive. No, we know why it's happening. Okay, we can tell you. Okay, the men of Yahweh Shem Shah, we can tell you why domestic violence is through the roof, off the chain right now. All right. It's because these people are wicked. Okay, people are being sent out. The Lord is dispatching spirits of vengeance to judge these people. All right, that's why you have a 19-year-old woman that can be brutally murdered and just stuffed in the trunk of a car like it ain't nothing. But yeah, they said, hey, the numbers have gone from, people seeking shelter to court orders. Okay, which means that you know what I'm saying, you're filing a restraining order to keep someone away from you from the court. Okay, these things have skyrocketed. All right. That's the never ending question, is why these numbers are so high in our community and why they continue to increase. Well, if people wasn't so damn wicked, I mean, hey, the numbers would go down. All right. But when you have a population of people that think that they should always be the center of attention, that, these people believe that there is no God. Okay. That they are God. Right. Then, hey, you have a lot of bugged out, psychotic individuals, man. Okay. And hey, America is filled with nothing but psychopaths, man. Narcissists. Okay. That's why you're seeing this high increase in domestic violence. Okay. It's all about me. F you. If you can't do for me, then get out my way. And I don't give a damn about no court order. I don't give a damn about no court order, man. Hey, hey, man, these people are of the mindset that they'll delete the judge too. These people don't care. See, we're in the last days, man. Okay, violence is all throughout the earth. Okay, this is exactly what was happening during the days of Noah, before the Lord brought the flood. Okay, it tells you in Genesis, I believe, what is that? Genesis, the 7th chapter, that the earth was filled with violence, right? All right, but these people are perplexed. They don't know why these things are going on. All right, but let's go to Matthew 10. Let's go to Matthew 10 and see why these things are going on. Because this was prophesied. Okay, Matthew 10. And let's go to verse 35. Matter of fact, 34, it says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. Okay, so the Lord did not come to send peace, which is why you see nothing but violence. Okay, people rising up against one another with the sword, right? I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. You see that? Domestic violence. Okay. She said shelter stays are up 60% compared to last year. All right. We know that there is such a need out there for help, for confidential shelter, for outreach, even for court advocacy. All right. She said as those numbers grow, it also means people seeking, it also means more people are seeking protective orders. The intensity of the kinds of situations we're seeing have really grown. We are so grateful people out there are seeking protection orders or protection from stalking, protection from abuse. Now, what's going to happen when the police are no longer roaming the streets, when you can't call 911? All right? What's going to happen when you can't call 911? Guess what, man? These people are going to have their way. All right? They're going to have their way, man. And listen, man, the Most High has a spirit out here of vengeance. Okay, spirits of vengeance, should I say? In which, a lot of men are looking to get payback against women. Okay, people have been done wrong. You know what I'm saying? But because there is law, well, some remnant of law and order left. Okay, that kind of deters people from just going all out. But see, when there is no 911, when there is no firefighter, okay, when there is no EMS service that you can call on because you just got shot or somebody tried to stab you and break up in your house, what are you going to do then? What protection are you going to have? See, this is why the men of the Lord, okay, we trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because ultimately we know that all these things, okay, all this violence is all from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It's all of the Lord. Okay, matter of fact, let me see if I can get that. Violence done Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it? And the answer, that's a rhetorical question. Of course the Lord has done it. Okay, but ultimately we trust in Yahweh Bashim Shai. See, we know that if we're in right standing with the Lord, that these evils that are gonna happen cannot, will not touch us. Okay, we're going to be kept safe. Okay, and ultimately, many people right now are perishing. Okay, because of lack of faith, because of their wickedness and their pride. This is why these things are happening. Second Ezra 8:50 has been brought out a lot by brothers recently, because it's all through the spirit. But as it says in Second Ezra 8:50, many great calamities shall come upon those that dwell in the latter times, because they have dwelled in great pride. Okay, so ultimately pride is becoming the downfall of many of these people. You see, you have a lot of people out here that are complaining of having a hard time paying for groceries, having a hard time saving money, having a hard time maintaining their lifestyle. Why? Because you have dwelled in great pride. So now the Most High is humbling your ass. Simple, man. All right. So I kind of went over the time I wanted to go through, but it's all good. It's all through the spirit. Hopefully this lesson was edifying through the Rakha Kadash. In closing, call halal. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakha Kadash. And until next time, come Yasha Allah DTA and the Bible Ball. Shalom to the elect.